Hello guys, Riley here. Welcome back to another YouTube video. I know I haven't done a video in a long time, but I figured I'd do a soda review or like a food review. And today we're going to be reviewing Crystal Pepsi, which is by far my favorite soda of all time. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I have a Crystal Pepsi hat from the 90s, so that kind of shows how much I like this drink. I'm actually going to compare it to regular Pepsi at the same time, but I figured I'd give you guys a brief history on the drink. They brought it back for a limited time in Canada only, and it's probably going to be gone really soon because I can't find any more bottles of it in the store, so I'm assuming it's pretty much gone at this point unless you can find it, because they're probably not giving out any more shipments of the drink. But I figured I'd talk about the history behind the drink, what the whole idea behind it was, before I get into the video. So Crystal Pepsi originally came out in 1992 during a period of time known as the clear craze, which was basically this period of time where people associated clear things with being more pure and natural. There were many different companies that started this trend. The first company that started the trend was Ivory dish soap. There was even a gasoline company that made a clear gasoline that looked like water. There was a beer company called Zima, which made lemon flavored beer that was clear. And during this time period, soda sales began going down. They were going down, they were stagnating. A lot of people were drinking sparkling water instead because they thought it was better for you, which technically it was. So Pepsi at the time, sales were going down on Pepsi. So Pepsi came up with the brilliant idea of cashing in on the whole clear craze by making a clear version of Pepsi, which was, so they how they managed to do this was they began experimenting with different formulas until they found one that tasted really close to original Pepsi. They originally test marketed the drink in 5 different cities in the United States. The only ones I know of are Washington, New York, and Denver, Colorado. I don't know all the other ones. And the initial sales of the drink were really good. It flew off store shelves to the point where they actually decided to make a diet version as well to cash in on it. They saw how very successful the drink was that they then decided to release it nationwide in the summer of '92. They originally launched the drink through a Super Bowl ad, which you can find on YouTube, by the way. You just have to type up Crystal Pepsi ad. And it's basically a 1-minute ad where it's showing off the drink while it's playing Van Halen's song Right Now. The drink was released nationwide throughout the United States and Canada. And the initial sales of the drink were actually really good. The drink initially did really well. However, sales began declining pretty quickly and stagnating. There's a lot of conspiracy theories around why it started going wrong. One of the reasons is because Coca-Cola made a really bad clear drink called Tab Clear, which, if you don't know what Tab is, it was Coca-Cola's Diet Cola drink before Diet Coke was a thing. There's a lot of conspiracy theories that the reason why the reason why Coke made Tab Clear was because they knew it was a bad drink. They could use it as a way to kill off Crystal Pepsi at the same time. They called it a kamikaze attack. I don't really believe in that conspiracy theory because Tab Clear had actually already been released a year before in Japan. The reason I believe Crystal Pepsi started doing bad was because the drink just didn't really cater to a lot of people. A lot of people, they only bought it once out of curiosity and then just drank regular Pepsi instead, or they went back to just drinking what they know. One of the biggest reasons why a lot of people think it did bad was because of a psychological reason that people associate cola with being dark, so it psychologically confused them to drink cola that was clear. A lot of studies are backed up by that humans psychologically like to keep things that they know, that are familiar with them, instead of new things. So eventually they pulled the drink from store shelves. They pulled Crystal Pepsi and Diet Crystal Pepsi from store shelves in 1993. However, they re-released the drink again a couple months later and renamed it Crystal from Pepsi, which was basically, it was Crystal Pepsi, but they added citrus flavoring to it. So it would be like a lemon lime flavored cola. That drink did even worse than original Crystal Pepsi did, that they actually pulled that off store shelves even quicker. And a lot of people don't even remember that drink. So by 1994, Crystal Pepsi was permanently dead. But through a lot of fan campaigning and through petitioning and through protesting, they brought the drink back in 2015 through a contest. And then in 2016, 17, 18, 19, and now recently 2022, they've brought the drink back numerous times. The reason why they brought it back this year to Canada was because it's the 30th anniversary of the drink. Like I said before, the drink came out in the summer of '92, and it's the summer of 2022. So the drink's been out for around a month now. And yeah, so they brought the drink back, and it's great. It's my favorite soda. The original Crystal Pepsi was caffeine free, and it was preservative free because they were trying to market it as being better for you. However, the new one actually has caffeine and preservatives in it, which is sodium benzoate and sodium citrate. But besides that, it's the same drink. And yeah, so I'm gonna taste test it for you guys. And I also got a bottle of regular Pepsi too, because I've actually never compared the two before. The first time I ever tried Crystal Pepsi was during the 2019 release, but I have actually never compared the two, funny enough. So I'm actually gonna do that in this video. So looking at the bottles, the cool thing about this bottle is it's still retro style. It has the retro font, and everything about it's retro. The only thing that's not retro is it's using the modern logo. But if you actually look at my hat, which I'll take my hat off right here, it's essentially the same label. It's just this has the retro style Pepsi logo. But besides that, yeah. So as you guys can clearly tell, it says clear cola, and it's completely like see-through. Now, if we compare the ingredients right here, they're essentially the same. One of the differences I noticed is that regular Pepsi has 260 calories, 260. Crystal Pepsi has 250, so it's 10 less calories. Original Pepsi also has less sodium than Crystal Pepsi. Crystal Pepsi has more sodium in it. But besides that, they have the same amount of carbs and sugars. They have the same exact ingredients. The only ingredient missing from Crystal Pepsi is caramel color, which makes sense because it's clear. It's not supposed to have coloring in it. So we're going to try this drink. And yeah, so the whole reason why they actually brought Crystal Pepsi back, or the person who started the whole movement, was a competitive YouTube eater by the name of LA Beast. He bought an old bottle of Crystal Pepsi on eBay that had gone bad. Like, it actually turned yellow, the liquid in it, because there was a problem with the old Crystal Pepsi formula, and that it would actually darken when it was exposed to light. He drank it on camera, and then he puked it all up within like 5 minutes, and that kind of started the whole bring back Crystal Pepsi movement. But yeah, so I'm going to compare these two right now, which, by the way, it's going to be hard to open these bottles one-handed, but I'm actually going to pull it off. So we'll open up the Pepsi, and then we'll open up the Crystal Pepsi. I'm going to have to be careful because I actually knocked the Crystal Pepsi slightly over, so I might have to just slowly release the lid on it because I don't want to, like, have it explode everywhere. Oh, shit. Shit, it looks like it might actually explode. No, it's good. I got it. Okay. Shit, I got it. The lid was stuck on the thing. Okay, so now we'll compare the two. So in terms of smell, they have a very similar smell. The Crystal Pepsi definitely smells lighter. I don't smell it as much. But overall, I'm actually going to flip this over to my face just so you guys can see me with the drink. But yeah, I'm going to try the Pepsi first, just because that's kind of what we all are familiar with. So yeah. Tastes like Pepsi. I'm not the biggest fan of Pepsi. I do prefer Coke, but it's not bad. Tastes like Pepsi. When I drink soda, I hold it in my mouth a little longer so I can get the full flavor. Yeah, it tastes like Pepsi. Now let's try the Crystal Pepsi. These have been in the fridge for a couple days, so they're completely chilled. But yeah. Oh, wow. They do taste similar. They actually almost taste the same. There is a slight difference though. The Crystal Pepsi's definitely lighter. That's regular Pepsi. It's definitely a lot lighter. You don't taste it as much. It's more subtle, but it still tastes good. Like, it still tastes sweet. It's a little bit more crisp, and it's actually a lot more refreshing. It's almost like drinking a cold glass of water. Um, yeah, this is actually pretty good. I've had this numerous times before, but I've never actually compared the two side by side. Yeah, the Pepsi is definitely stronger. But this actually does taste a lot like just Pepsi. It's definitely it is slightly different. It doesn't taste exactly like Pepsi. There's a little bit of a difference with it, but it still has that crisp taste. Like, it has that similar cola taste. Yeah, that's really good actually. I'm gonna do one more. Yeah, they have like this same exact taste. That is insane. That's actually crazy, guys. I'll just put the cat back on real quick. Now which one do I like better? I think I like Crystal Pepsi more. It's my favorite soda of all time, like I said before. But I do like it more because the thing I don't like about Pepsi is I always find Pepsi to be really strong. There's like an aftertaste with Pepsi I don't like. The Crystal Pepsi doesn't have that. It still has that same Pepsi flavor, but without like the strength of it. I always preferred Coke. I've always been a Coke guy. So for me, I actually like this more than Coke and Pepsi. So yeah, that's just insane. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say for the video. If you guys want to go out and try this drink, I would. It's only in Canada, by the way. I don't know if the US is getting it yet. There's kind of rumors around it. There's even a rumor that they're going to release a Crystal Pepsi Zero Sugar version in the United States. If they do, I'll import it and try it. But yeah, I don't know. I've already stocked up on a bunch of it. I can actually like show you guys if you want. I have like a mountain of Crystal Pepsi in my room, in my closet, just sitting there. What my plan with those bottles is I'm gonna drink them throughout the year and kind of keep them around once the drink's gone completely. But if you're in Canada right now and you want to try Crystal Pepsi, I would try and find it right away because it's kind of like on the end of its release. It's probably going to be gone really quickly. But yeah, that's kind of all I have to say for the video. About the history of Crystal Pepsi, a taste test comparison, and all that. I'm hoping to do another video with you guys soon. I'm not really consistent with YouTube like I used to be because I have other things I'm doing in my life now. But yeah, if you guys ever want me to do more drink or food reviews on limited time drinks or beverage foods or stuff like that, then I'm willing to do it. So, have a nice day, guys.